Hey there, Fred boys and girls. We are going to be going into week 11 this week, and we're going to be using an extra resource for our research. Remember, Miss Bell said, one resource is not good enough for an excellent research project. You really should have 3, but since you're 4th and 5th grade, I'm going to let you use 2 this time, just to get used to using an extra resource. Now you may ask, why would I need to use another resource? Well, when you visited Pebble Go last week or the week before, you may not have answered all the questions in the W part of your KWL chart. You may have some other things that you wondered about that you need to find those answers to. And that's another reason to use a different resource. You also want to add extra information to make your research project really interesting and have the newest information possible. So that's why I say use another resource or 2. So you're going to start here in week 11. So what you're going to do this week is click on week 11. You'll notice there's video directions, which if you need visual directions, you can go into this and watch what I'm teaching right here. You can even open some new windows or tabs, which is pretty easy to do. Remember, to open a new tab, come up to the top of your computer screen, click on the plus sign to open a new tab, like I did here, and then you could open another Schoology window, or you can open UDLIBSearch and have your different tabs open at the same time. Then you can pause the video and you can do the different work at the same time and not have to go back and forth, or just remember what was in the video. All right, if you do not want to watch the video, you can do the written directions here. That's for people who don't need the step-by-step visuals. All right, those are people who can just read the directions and do what they're supposed to do. It's not that you don't want to watch the video, but you can understand the written directions just as easily. Okay, so you go into one of those. I'm going to go into this one just for the sake of time here. So it says that you're going to access your topic web and KWL chart from week 9 or 10, depending on when your class did this. So you could open a new window, like I said. So come up here, open a new window. I'm going to type in cford.schoology.com. Or you may have your CFord Schoology shortcut at the bottom of your doc, and then I'd go down to whatever week I need. All right, so I could have my Google Doc open, go into week 9 for this class, and then there is the KWL chart. I would click on it. Over here, your Google Doc will come up, and then click Edit so you can go in and change it. Anyway, that's how you would open a new window to get to work on more than one thing at a time. So you're going to access UDLIBSearch as well. If you're at home, you use UDLIBSearch as your username. Password is home access. Okay, so we're going to click on a different encyclopedia in UDLIBSearch. So Britanica Elementary World Book for Kids, or one of the other ones. There's even some Spanish encyclopedias for those of you who can listen and understand better in Spanish. So you're going to look up your topic, and you're also going to look to see if there's any questions that did not get answered on your W column of the KWL chart. Then you're also going to look for new, interesting information that was not in Pebble Go about your animal or person. And you're going to put that in your L column, what you learned part of your KWL chart. After you do all this, you will go ahead and submit your Google Doc in week 9 or 10. All right, so here's a link for UDLIBSearch if you need that. And let me go ahead and show you what I would do. So here's my KWL chart. Right now I'm concerned with the what I want to know column. And I want to make sure I have answers to all my questions. What I did is I went ahead and changed the color of the questions to match with the answers that I found in Pebble Go. So you'll notice most of these have answers to them, but these 2 down here do not. Pebble Go Animals did not tell me about any predators that falcons have. It also did not tell me about the different kinds of falcons that there are. So I'm going to use another online encyclopedia in UDLIBSearch to try to find these answers. Plus, I'm going to see if there's some new interesting information that I did not find over here and put over here in my L section of the KWL chart. So let me bring up this, okay, UDLIBSearch. And when you're going into one of the new encyclopedias, you're going to need the UDLIBSearch home access username and password if you're at home. So World Book Kids, Britanica Online, World Book Discoverer, World Book Student. You can use any of those. And then here are the encyclopedias in Spanish. So let's go back up here to World Book Kids. So you click on it and you might be thinking you can't get in, but just add that username and password, UDLIBSearch, and home access, and it will take you in just like it did with my laptop right here. So you would type in your topic, so the person or the animal that you chose. You click the magnifying glass here, or you can click on your animal or person if it comes up down here. All right, so remember, just like with Pebble Go, you can have the information read to you. Let me go back up if I can. My computer's being weird. So you would just click here to have it read to you. And then I would go through and I would look for extra information. And here's some. They can be brown, gray, dark blue, or white. So Pebble Go did not have that information, which is cool. So I'm going to come up here and drag down on the tab to make it separate. And then I'm going to click over here in the corner to make this window smaller. And then I'm going to find my Google Doc. I have a lot of windows open. I know you guys do too at times. So there you go. Now I have my Google Doc and I have World Book up at the same time. So I'm going to add some information for what they look like and the colors that they are. So they can be brown, gray, dark blue, or white. Okay, so that's some cool stuff. It does talk about their wings, talks about their eyes and stuff like that. I'm going to skip that for right now. It says that they live in grasslands, forests, deserts, and along sea coasts. So that's pretty cool that they list all that stuff. So I can add that as well to make the information even more complete. It talks about what they eat, talks about how they hunt. And it looks like that may be about it. So maybe they don't have as much information as I thought they would. So let's go back up. Oh, I'm having a little trouble with my scrolling for some reason. So it does say here there are dozens of kinds of falcons. Half of them live in Africa. So if I wanted to put that in for how many types that there are, I could do that over here on my Google Doc. So let me put that in really quick. So how many kinds are there? All right, so let me go ahead and put that there are about 12 different kinds. And I can actually just not even do it. Good job, Miss Bell. Don't panic. All right, so you just go over here to undo if you erase everything like silly Miss Bell just did. Let's just go ahead and do it as notes. So I could just put that there are 12 different kinds. And that goes ahead and goes along with how many kinds are there. So it doesn't give specific kinds, but there you go. It goes along with that. It still didn't talk about predators. And that's where you would go to Google and maybe type in what kind of predators do falcons have. And then you could get that information as well. All right, so that's basically what you're going to be doing in one of these different encyclopedias. And if you have any questions, remember, email Miss Bell at diane.bell@seaford.k12.de.us. All right, and if you want to continue on and do more research on Google, I could say predators of falcons. So those are things that might help hunt falcons. So look at that. Okay, and look, it's a good resource. A to Z Animals is good, even though it's .com. It's not Wikipedia. Yay. So humans and wolves are the main predators of falcons on the ground, and eagles and owls are actually the predators that would hunt them in the air. So I could add that as well. All right, so that's really, really cool that I can find that extra information too. So if you want extra brownie points and bonus points for getting all your information and answers to your questions, then you can look stuff up on Google if you can't find it on PebbleGo or another one of the online encyclopedias. So I'm going to put humans, wolves, eagles, and owls are the main predators. My information entered. I think that's about it for this week. So you would just go ahead and you would go back to week 9 or 10 and you could submit your Google Doc at that time, and then I will grade it. Okay? And I will see some of you in person at Fred, and I'll see the rest of you online in my videos. Okay, have a good day. Bye.